The Trump administration, in my judgment, did a masterful job in negotiating the Remain in Mexico policy and the asylum cooperative agreements with Central America. It was actually a foreign policy achievement, and it worked. Migrants would have to wait in Mexico for their asylum trial, and the border was under control. However, with the stroke of a pen on Inauguration Day by President Biden, these policies have been suddenly reversed and canceled. This administration's actions have had a direct cause and effect on this humanitarian and border crisis. What was this administration and the president thinking?
Sometimes the tools of deterrence defy values and principles for which we all stand. And one of those tools of deterrence that the Trump administration employed was deplorable and absolutely unacceptable. I will share with you how I define a crisis. A crisis is when a nation is willing to rip a 9-year-old child out of the hands of his or her parent and separate that family to deter future migration. That, to me, is a humanitarian crisis. And what the president has committed to, and what I am committed to and execute, is to ensure that we have an immigration system that works and that migration to our country is safe, orderly, and humane.
And we talk about deterrence, and I can only imagine the drivers that push immigration north, the dangers at home, the hunger. So my question to you is, when are we going to start? What are the long-term solutions to this problem? All of us agree this thing didn't happen 1 year, 2 years. It's been going on for a long time, more than a decade, 2 decades. What are the long-term solutions? When are we going to implement them? Thank you, sir.
There are 2 long-term solutions, both of which the president has acted upon, one of which is immediately before us, and that is to finally fix the immigration system in this country. The second is to address the root causes in the countries from which these individuals are fleeing, and specifically the Northern Triangle countries of Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. We began to invest in those countries and address the root causes, and that funding was discontinued during the Trump administration, and the president is committed to restarting that critical element of an overarching approach to our border and the issues of migration that have challenged our nation for so many years.